Hey guys, this video is again about Firebase authentication. You might wonder that it's already done, right? It was done 2 days back. Why this guy is again doing this? Actually, I would like to apologize to all of you guys regarding that. That video was, yeah, it was a detailed explanation on how to do authentication in Ionic 2 with Firebase. But the thing that I left out was that I didn't actually show it in a device, right? So lot of people who followed those steps were complaining that those steps work fine when it's run in a browser, but while it's run in a device, those don't work. So I apologize to all those guys. I know the pain of finding a good article or video and then following the same exact steps and then finding out that it's not working. So I apologize to all those guys. Anyway, in this video, I'll quickly show on how to modify that code slightly in order to make it work on our device as well. So first, let's just jump into it. First, what I'll do is I'll wear my headphones so that I can listen to the audio that I'm recording, guys. It helps just to monitor the audio, right? So I'll wear this. Yeah. Okay. So where was I? Yeah, I'm cloning this Ionic 2 Firebase. So this was the app that we created. This was the code that we created 2 weeks back, 15 days ago, when we tried to implement the Firebase authentication with Ionic 2, right? So first I have cloned that and then opened it up in my VS Code editor. This is exactly the same code, and I haven't made any changes. If you can't get it to work after cloning, just give just give npm install once, and then Ionic serve, and then Ionic platform add Android. That's all you need to do, and it will start working, running as well. Because you might wonder, right, we don't have a platform folder or plugins folder in this. How are we going to make this into an Ionic 2 application? And besides, once you clone this and try to do Ionic platform add Android, it won't add it saying that this is not an Ionic 2 app or something like that. So first give npm install, then Ionic serve, and then Ionic platform add Android, and then you can simply run in your device using Ionic run Android or whatever. You can take the build file and then run it on your device. Anyway, let's move into the modifications we need to do in this code. Once again, if I look this side or look this side or look especially here, then it means that I am looking at my microphone. I have my microphone here. I'm looking at it. So yeah, let's move on with the code. What we need to do here is that rather than telling it like this, we'll use our Facebook Cordova plugin. Wait, I'll show this plugin, right? I've already shown you how to use this to access Facebook resources. So let's make use of this plugin here to log in into our to connect to Facebook, and then use it to log in into our Ionic 2 application first. So to do that, I need to add this first, right? So I'll copy this and then paste it here. Ionic plugin, copied, right? So I simply paste it, and instead of this variable app ID, I'll go to my application, copy this, and then paste it here. Control E, okay. And then instead of app name, it's Ionic auth, right? So I'll give Ionic auth. Okay. Yeah, it's done. So that it gets added, and let this get added. Meanwhile, we'll get into our code and then add here we need to change everything, right? So okay, this is done. So now by now the plugin would have been added. Yeah, plugin is added. So let's get into login.ts, and we'll here I need platform. Okay, I'll show why I'm adding this platform, and one more thing is import Facebook from Ionic first of all I need to, as usual, I forgot, right? Preferences, workspace settings, increase this. Yeah, it's no big rate. Okay, public platform. And make use of that reference here inside our FB login. So how I'm going to write this? First, I'll check whether the platform is Cordova, so that I can know whether it's running inside a mobile any device, right? So if this dot platform dot is Cordova, if this is the case, then what I need to do is I'll make use of this plugin that I just installed, Facebook dot login, and here I'll give email public profile, public underscore profile, I guess. Yeah, public underscore profile, and then here I'll just give, then it will return upon this. So then response, and inside this what we need to do is, so if the login is success, then if the login is successful, then I mean if it's able to log in, then it will just return login success, right? We can just redirect to our home page. Then you might wonder what's the need of Firebase here. Firebase and Ionic 2 are not at all getting connected. We could simply make use of our Facebook Connect plugin and do the same thing. What's the use of Firebase here, or how will you know if this user is logged in? If you have Firebase as your backend entirely, how will you know whether when this user logs in or signs in using Facebook or something like that, right? So in order to wire this up with Firebase as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create const Facebook credentials, creds, okay, and Firebase dot auth dot create credentials, create credential is not there. Okay, Firebase dot auth dot Facebook auth provider, yeah, this one, Facebook auth provider dot credential. Here you give the response dot auth response dot access token. Okay, now we are passing in the token which we access token which we received from Facebook login to constant, right? We are creating a credential, a Firebase credential. So in order to prevent the TypeScript compiler from throwing out an error, we'll just import Firebase from Firebase. Okay, so and then what we'll do is so far so good. So after this I'll simply log into Firebase, Firebase dot auth dot sign in with credential. I'll pass in this Facebook creds. Okay, now if this is successful, then I'll do then response. What I need to do is I need to get the email and the photo URL, and then you do the same thing which I have done here, right? This entire thing I need to do here. That's all. So let current user, there is a method using which you can get, that is Firebase dot user dot current user, something like that. Wait, I forgot, guys. Firebase dot auth dot, I think auth dot current, yeah, auth dot current user, and inside this now user object will be created, which will have all our display name, photo URL, email, and such things. Okay, so what I will do is window dot local storage, and the same thing which I have done here. That's what I'm doing. Dot set dot set item current user comma JSON dot stringify not JSON dot stringify, yeah, JSON dot stringify current user dot display name. Okay, it's a very simple piece of code. I'm just setting a value in the local storage, that's all. Now this dot nav control dot pop. Okay, that's it. Login is successful. If login is successful, we are otherwise we'll if login is not successful, we need to do something, right? So error alert login not successful plus error. If this is not a scenario, if Cordova is not a scenario, you can have this one, else this entire thing. Okay, you understand this code now, right? What I have done here, if the platform is Cordova, that is if it's running inside a mobile device as a hybrid application, what will happen is it will simply log in using our Facebook plugin, which we use, the native plugin, and then from the access token that we get, we are just creating a Firebase credential which we are using to sign into Firebase, and then we are setting the Firebase. Once it signs in, wait, I'll show you. Firebase will have its own list of users, right? See, it's there, right? So once it signs in, it will return that current user, right? That we are getting here using where is it? Using firebase.auth.current user, and then some aeroplane is going, guys. Okay, where was I? Yeah, we are setting that in the local storage, and then using this .navcontrol.pop to navigate back to the home screen. That's all we are doing. Let's just run this in our device and see if this works fine. If this works fine, then I think you would get an idea on how to do it in a device as well. So as usual, I have only 3 USB ports, so I need to remove either my mouse or keyboard in order to connect my device. So I'll do one off. Yep, here it is, right? So let's run our app and see if this goes fine. So yeah, mouse won't work. So far so good, right? We have done everything that's necessary. Yeah, we have installed the Cordova plugin. We have added it. Platform is already available in Ionic Angular. So yeah, Ionic and Android. Okay, the app has loaded successfully. Let's just click on login with Facebook. See, it logged in, right? It logged in fine, right? On a device. So this is how you do this is how you use. This is how you do social logging in Ionic 2 applications using Firebase, guys. Now, just to give an idea that it logged in successfully, you couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything, right? Because it just simply took us to the home screen, right? So we didn't know what actually happened in the background, and we didn't know whether something really happened, right? So just for that purpose, what I'll do here is, where is it? Yeah, this is the one, right? Before control, this dot control, will just give alert current user dot display name. Okay, so that you get an idea. That's all. No purpose of this. You need not do this. Okay, this is for Facebook. Similarly, you can do the exact same process for Twitter. Maybe I'll even show that also. No problem in showing that, right? I need the mouse, guys, so I'll just go ahead and disconnect my device, do the same for Twitter, and then come back, and you get the idea, right? Okay, got my mouse back. So let us just copy this entire thing. It will follow the exact same style of code, guys. That's why I'm just copying and pasting this. Paste it here. add an else statement here, then add a bracket here. That's it. So now what you will do is, instead of Facebook credentials, you will use Twitter creds. Okay, and instead of this entire thing, I'll just pass in the here also I'll change it. This won't be needed. Instead of this, for Twitter to create sorry, here I need Twitter upload to create Firebase dot Twitter dot world, right? Correct only dot credential. So here I should give the access token and access secret. Access token and access secret you will get once you. That's a concept entirely related to OAuth 2, guys. If you need help regarding that, I have made detailed videos regarding OAuth 2, explaining OAuth 2 process completely and how to set it up in your Node.js applications. And I have actually done one example application for that as well. I would kindly recommend you to watch those videos. Or if you want to see them specific to Twitter, I have made another video. I'll link it in the description, all these videos. I have made another video specifically on how to make Twitter API calls from your application using Node.js. You can watch that and get a better idea of how this entire OAuth 2 works and how Twitter in essence uses that OAuth 2 for providing access to its resources. So for now what we'll do is, if you go to, I'll show you. If you go to your Twitter apps.twitter.com, the developer portal, and create an application, you get the consumer key and consumer secret, right? And then there will be a button called generate access token and access key. Access token and access secret. So if you click that, it will automatically generate and give you access token and an access token secret. You can make use of this as of now, even if you are following this exact same video to implement this Firebase 2 thing in your Ionic 2 applications. Not Firebase 2, right? Ionic. Implement Firebase authentication in your Ionic 2 applications. You can make use of this. You can make use of that access token and access secret which you create in your Twitter applications. So what I'll do is I'll copy this and let access token equal to, paste it here. One more. Let secret key equal to, paste it, and then here you just pass both those, access token comma secret key. Okay, that's it, guys. Now you can sign in with the credentials, and then that exact same thing as we did for what was that, Facebook. So now let's just I'll run this as well and show it to you as well. So I'll just, okay, now that our app has loaded, let's just try login with Twitter. See, it logs in fine, right? This alert is showing up because mouse. Sorry guys, mouse was not working. I got a little frustrated. Okay, where was I? Yeah, that alert is showing because this here we have given, right, alert current user dot display name. So this is the reason why. Where is it? This alert is showing. It's showing my display name, which essentially means that I have now logged in using Twitter. I have now logged in using Twitter and Firebase. So now if I just click on OK, it should take us back to the home screen. So I'll click on OK. See, it took us to the home screen, right? Which means that we have logged in. So now we have seen how to log in to Firebase applications using Facebook and Twitter in our mobile device. This is what I wanted to show you guys today, and I'm not talking about email here because it's just a simple process, guys. For email you just need to here it's sign in with credential, right? There you should give sign in with email and password. That's all that's needed. You don't need to create credentials because you will, by default, you'll be using your email and password. So what's the need of creating credentials? So but and also I found out that if you just use just a minute, guys. If you just give in Google Ionic to Firebase authentication, most of the articles that open up just show how to log in using into your Ionic 2 applications with Firebase with that email and password thing. So email and password method. So I thought maybe you could learn it from there. But regarding this Facebook and Twitter, I thought it was my duty to show you those two specific things. Once again, I apologize, really apologize, guys. The video that I released 15 days back, I was in excited mood to release that since it worked all fine, and I didn't actually test it out on my device before making sure that before uploading it. Many of you pointed out that thing and then asked me and suggested me to do another video showing it how to do it on a device, showing how to do the same on a device. Thank you to all those guys who commented that it was not working on their mobile phones. I'm sorry if I didn't reply to any of those comments, but in this video I'm just thanking you guys, and I apologize to all those guys who felt frustrated after trying it out and then finding it doesn't work on your mobile device. Kindly go through this video, kindly share this video with someone else. If I share it with I feel that a lot of people are facing issues in Ionic 2 and Angular 2. If I share all my videos and blog posts in all the sites, people will start thinking this guy is just using our sites for promotion. They'll start blocking me. So I kindly request you guys, if you see someone struggling, just share it with them and then help them out too. Kindly hit the like button if you really like this video, and subscribe to my channel to watch more cool, helpful videos like this. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Mouse.